Hello everybody, welcome back. This is episode number 38 of the Amber Army YouTube channel's Championship Manager 01-02 Retro Series with Aston Villa, and we're syncing them very fast at the moment, but I am going to work on this, generating a lot of coach reports on our players to work out who our coaches think we should be starting with, because at the end of the day, all we see is the attributes. We don't get the stars on here like you get on Football Manager, so we have to press our coaches for that information. And I think my team in the next game will be reflective of what the coaches say, basically. So, without further ado, we'll get to that game. But as you can see, Blackburn home, Newcastle away, and then our first leg against Fenerbahce away will be in this episode. I'll see you at the Blackburn game. So there's the team. As it turns out, none of our keepers are top quality. Even though Guardalban played particularly well last season for us, we'll stick with him because of that. But all of our goalkeepers are nothing other than useful squad members. Curtis is versatile, but it's said that J-Lode Samuel isn't that good, although I will be getting reports from all of our coaches before I ultimately make decisions on all of these players. Barry was going to be the better of the two out of him and Robinson at left back. Karadas and Grandoni were the two highest rated players. At centre back, Petkov was well rated. Obviously, Alessandro was well rated. Bakiroglu was well rated, and so was Bikini. Chutos and Tony are two of the higher rated ones. Caviedes haven't been at the club long enough to get a coach report, so I'm going with this team. God, I hope that we're right with this one, because we need a reaction now. Tony needs to get a freaking goal. I don't get it with this game. I mean, back in the day, you should just see the players with the good attributes, pick them up, and they used to do well for you. Whereas now, for some reason, you do that, and it just doesn't work out, because these players turn out to not be any good. I don't know what's changed. I mean, there has been an update on this game, of course, just to make it accessible on this operating system. I thought there was going to be a goal then for Blackburn when York hit the shot then. I mean, it's not a great game so far. First half hour has been a bit... Oh, hit the bar. Come on. Just don't know. Believe it or not, Olaf Melberg is literally only a useful player. So they've hit the bar twice and they've scored. Don't send him off, you prick. Need a better second half, guys. Badly. It's just hard to find the words, guys, you know? Really, really hard. Every time we go forward, I just don't think we're going to score a goal. I mean, before, you had that little bit, last season you were thinking, yeah, oh yeah, we're going to score, yeah, we could score. But no, you didn't. This time round, we're not. Luca Toni, I'm taking you off. He's just not scoring goals for us, is he? Just no good at the moment. It's Karadas who's having the bad game now. Going to give the youngster a go. What have we got to lose? We're not getting back into this game at the moment, are we? Make all subs while we're at it. Don't know what to say. Really just don't know what to say. See you at the next game. Okay then guys, we're away to Newcastle. We certainly owe them one after the semi-final of the League Cup last season. But we certainly need a win in this game anyway. Regardless. I didn't look at the team, sorry about that. So you can see the commentary at the bottom. This is the team that I've gone with. Kind of keep an eye on the commentary, and then we'll have a look at, obviously you can look at the team for a little bit, but there we go, that's the team I've started with. That's who I had a better feeling about, to be honest with you. It's getting at the point where picking a team on logic isn't proving to be logical. But when we are coming forward, it's pitiful attempts to make something happen. But we seem to be defending a little bit better. Oh, great. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. What? That just completely took me by surprise. What? Oh, please hold on. It's the kind of break that we're absolutely desperate for. Great, and it lasted all of seconds. Literally. We are getting completely and utterly tucked up. There is no way our team is this bad, considering how good we were last season. We haven't changed it an awful lot. West was unhappy and making everybody else unhappy, so I had to let him go. We have got a very acceptable offer for Sabea. Had to let him go. Vassell just weren't scoring enough goals. We had the opportunity to make a good bit of money on him, so we let him go. Peter Crouch, an acceptable offer for him. I mean, if they're acceptable offers and we don't believe that they are key members of the team, then there's no point keeping them. And the quality of the players we brought in, D'Alessandro, by the way, is injured. That's why he's not playing, in case you're wondering. And everyone else that we've signed, they're good players. Completely at a loss. This is absolutely ridiculous. See you at the next game. It's dismal, isn't it? That is so hard to look at right now, and the fact that, considering the firepower that we've got, we've scored 5 goals in 9 games, and on average, we're conceding 2 goals a game. Let that one sink in. Final game of the episode, guys, and it couldn't come sooner. This is depressing. I'm sorry to take you through this depressing journey for those of you who've actually stuck with it this far into this season. I've left the players again. That's the team I've started with. Obviously, some players aren't eligible because they're not registered. We have got players out injured as well. Chutos is out injured for one. So we're playing a lighter team purely because we don't have the players there to play. Just realised Luca Toni has actually scored 3 goals this season. I'm so wrapped up in shite right now that I just can't remember seeing them. So I'm not even phased at the moment by scoring a goal because look what happened in the last one after we scored a goal. I mean, we might well win over 2 legs against Fenerbahce, but once we come up against one of the bigger boys, we're done for. It's always been particularly difficult when this sort of thing happens. I mean, back on this game, back in the day, you pick up a team like what I've got there, and you're thinking, oh, look how good he looks, oh, look how good he looks. And you look at that, and every single player in that team, and that is, by looking at his attributes, that is the first thing you think of, ooh, look how good he looks. And for some reason, it's just not the case on this one. Just not the case at all. So we're seemingly getting, well, we are comfortable in this game. We're comfortable to get the win away. But you never know what's going to come around the corner and bite you in the arse. Like a lot of things are coming around the corner and bitten us in the arse this season. I mean, Elise, well, I mean, what has he become? 2 good seasons for us, and he's playing less than a 6.2 for us. I mean, he's getting the start in this game because we need him to turn that corner. Whereas a 6 average is absolutely pathetic. So we've been the comfortable team in this one. But I can't help but think that a goal from Luca Toni could be the thing that turns the whole thing round. 1 goal from Luca Toni. In the league though, not in this game. This game, it may give him a bit of confidence when it comes to him playing in the league. But he doesn't deserve the chance. Bakiroglu's going to go up front because he can. He can play in that position. And Jonathan Bakini's going to come on at left winger. Oh, great. So a substandard goalkeeper rooted to the spot. There's only one thing that can potentially save us and that's if there's a couple of decent players available on Bosman ruling for next season. Because maybe that's where it lies, picking them up for free. I used to do really good at picking players up for night. There we go, 1-1, got an away goal. Not the worst result in the world, but still, it's at the horse shit right now. So there we go then, guys, to wrap this episode up. That was that. Another 2 losses in the Premier League. I didn't think that was going to be well, anything's possible right now. I mean, the next episode we're looking at home at Millwall, away at Wigan, and then home to Fenerbahce. So hopefully we can get some points in those 2 games. I'm going for maximum points. That's what I want. We'll see what happens in the next episode. So guys, thanks for watching, and until the next time, cheerio for now.